Record. All right, guys, we are ready. Again, this is Dr. Sharon, educator, author, entrepreneur, and speaker, and I am the host and creator of the Grind Entrepreneur Network Spotlight. And tonight, my guest is none other than Dr. Brittney Clinton. Welcome, Dr. Clinton. How are you?
I'm doing well. How are you? It's my pleasure.
Yes, and I thank you. I know you are busy, but you have definitely made it happen tonight for this interview, and I appreciate it because I know you have a lot going on. So I just want to say thank you for being here.
Anytime. It's my pleasure.
Absolutely. So I'm just going to read just a few things about Dr. Clinton, and then I'm going to allow her an opportunity to share a little more about who she really is. So her passion resides in coaching, mentoring, and inspiring young women to their greatness. She also has a foundation, a Beacon of Light Foundation, which we'll talk about. She does the A to Z tutoring, where she provides mock interviews, career coaching, and resume building. That is awesome, Dr. Clinton. Wow.
Thank you. I do my best.
So that's just a snippet of who you are and what you do. But please take the time to tell the viewers who Dr. Brittney Clinton really is.
Well, hello, everyone. Dr. Brittney Clinton is a passionate, motivated coach, mentor that's looking to impact the next generation through educational opportunities and any community service that I'm able to provide to the community. My first hands-on connection are with the parents of the students that I teach daily. I have an extensive background in building resumes, preparing others for employment, allowing them to locate opportunities to advance financially, as well as locate the best school for them to continue their education. My passion also reside in the lives of young children. I did start my journey off as an early childhood educator and in the classroom, and then I moved up to administration. So my goal is to, with the Beacon of Light Foundation, is to give back to the community, supporting single parents, mothers and fathers, because we have a lot of fathers out there that need some support as well, with their youngsters and providing different resources to assist them. So that is Dr. Brittney Clinton. And you can definitely find out more at www.drbrittney, Brittney, Clinton, CLINTON.com.
Awesome, Brittney. And so let's just really just dive in here, because the first thing that I want to say that we just both recently realized, we are both from the same hometown of Winston-Salem. And I think that's awesome. We both are graduates of Winston-Salem State University. So Ram Pride, I'm very excited about that. And so I want to just say, how do you...
Yes, absolutely.
Because you are very engaged with the community service. It's through your sorority of Sigma Gamma Rho. We are both in the D9, and I love that too. We have so many commonalities. And so you do a lot with giving back. Talk to me a little bit about that, because you even mentioned previously that, you know, your teaching now in the school district really is an opportunity for you to give back. So talk a little bit about that. You there, Brittney?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
I think you turned your camera a little bit, so you're sideways.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, there we go.
Sorry about that.
That's okay. So did you hear my last question?
Part of it.
Okay. So what I said, that I know that you are really engaged with community service, giving back to the community. That's really stems from the heart of who you are. I talked about your work through your sorority, through Sigma Gamma Rho. And even your position now as a classroom teacher, you see that as an opportunity to give back. So talk a little bit about the importance of giving back to the community for Dr. Clinton.
The importance to me of giving back to the community. I often share this with individuals as a young professional, obtaining a doctoral degree at the age of 28. Many individuals feel that once you earn that title, you just sit back and carry the title. Well, I did not want to do that. I wanted to break the status quo. So giving back through my sorority, Sigma Gamma Rho Sorority Incorporated, in previous years, as well as the Order of the Eastern Star, which is also community STEM based, as well as now going into the public school system to give back to uh, the low socioeconomic status communities. And many of the parents that I serve currently, they absolutely love the approach that I have with the students, because it's more of a coaching, mentoring, motherly, nurturing type of environment, something that the students need to catch their attention, to actively engage in their work. Also, to get the parents more involved in their educational experience. And that's what's most important about student achievement at this point. And kind of sharing the resources with the parents in regard to what's needed for the child to grow and be the next successor in the community. So I do a lot with the parents, the students. I have my soapbox moment with my students every day, and they love it. They, some may say, "Oh, you're very hard. You're very hard." No, I just want them to be great. And I don't let no pedals off. So to me, um, I'm enjoying giving back and sharing the knowledge that I have obtained over these numerous of years of going to school, because I did not want to be the one in the community. Oh, she's young. She just want to be called Dr. So-and-so. No, I have a purpose, a passion, and I'm very persistent in what I do. So that is Dr. C. I'm passionate. I'm in for the long run, and I do everything with a grateful heart.
I really love that. And I can definitely sense the sincerity that you have with that, because first of all, to teach, first of all, you have to have a passionate heart for that, because, it's really something now what we see in our schools today. So as a fellow educator, I applaud you for the work that you're doing. Absolutely. Absolutely.
Thank you.
So let's talk a little bit, because I know that you have a book coming up in the near future, which is so very exciting. So would you like to share a little bit about that?
Yes, indeed. So the book is entitled The Value of Coal from a Woman's Perspective. And we all know that in order for a diamond to be made, it starts off as coal and it goes through a lot of pressure. So the reflections, which are labeled as episodes, are different episodes that Dr. C has went through from the beginning of me, maturing, up until recent years of, overcoming some major milestones. And so it speaks on mental health, being okay with seeking professional help. And so to make a long story short, a lot of people always ask, how did you do it? You have two boys. They are 8 and 9 currently. I finished undergrad on time in 4 years. I went straight through and completed my master's, and then went straight through and completed my doctoral degree. I did not stop. So my body was definitely overwhelmed at the end of completing my doctoral degree in 2015. And so the doctor saw, me hitting my max, and my body wasn't used to resting. So I had to go seek professional help because my body was no longer busy. So I had to regroup and retrain. in the midst of being a caretaker for my mom, which is a cancer patient. My dad, he's just finished going through treatment. So it kind of shares some really, really strong points of enduring the pressure, because at the end, you're still a diamond and you're still going to shine. So I'm excited about the release. Every woman that has endured something. It's a very laid back. It's not scholarly. It does have Dr. Brittney Clinton as the author, but it's not a scholarly text. So you can get you some coffee or whatever your preferred beverages and read up on it. It'll be available on Amazon to download. And I will also be hosting a book signing for any hard copies if you plan to pre-order in the near future.
That's awesome. And so when will the pre-order campaign start?
It will begin at the end of March.
Okay, that is really awesome. I'm definitely gonna look forward to that, and you're gonna have to come back and be on my author's podcast. Write the book now when that comes out. So
absolutely, my pleasure.
I look forward to that. Absolutely. And so, Brittney, and just in closing, we both of us are educators, so we know the struggle that exists for our young people today. What would you say to the youth, because your heart is with the youth, and I love that, and I know you do a lot of work with single parents, which is wonderful, but the youth is, that's my heart as well, making sure that we set them up for success as they become citizens of this great country, productive citizens that have to then take care of us eventually.
Yes.
So what is your recommendation, number one, to other teachers, first of all, that are in classrooms that are struggling, because we know there can be some difficult times in classrooms. What would you say to them? And then what would you say to that young person that's going through school and maybe experiencing some struggle or some obstacles to get through to that next level?
Yes. So to the educators that are in the classroom, often use the phrase firm but fair. Be firm, but be fair at the same time. Always use your lens as you're scanning the room. Always use your informal assessment, eyes, ears, and pay attention to the lack of, because it's there. In addition to, make your job a little lighter. Use some resources that's going to collect the data for you on the student's progress based on meeting them at their needs. Okay. And so that can help you with your planning, that can help you with those that have IEPs and 504s. Having data will assist you with meeting the growth and needs of the student. To the student that sits in the classroom, understand you are there to learn. The teacher is there to make sure you get what you need to be able to tackle the next level. Also, students, it's okay to take the challenge. It's okay to think. We do have a lot of technology. I do integrate a lot of technology. I allow my students to use the cell phones in class. We do a lot of things on apps. So it's a really flipped classroom. We do a lot of things on Chromebooks. But when you are in the classroom, take that opportunity and use that teacher to the best of your ability. Take on the challenge. Find something outside of school to do to keep you occupied and focused on your vision and your goals. Set some goals, short term, long term, and stay the course. And be a leader and not a follower. It's very important. But in order to be a leader, an effective leader, you must be a great follower. So even if you have friends, be wise. Follow those that are going down the right direction. Okay. And ask questions. Always ask questions.
I love it. I love it. And I just so appreciate you. And my special heart is for the edupreneur. I have a group called the Edupreneurs Rock, because we do educators who are
Oh
also
yeah.
entrepreneurs. We have so many talents, just
Yes.
an abundance of skill sets that we are able to go out and really have that entrepreneurship and be successful in it. So kudos to you.
Thank you.
And I just want to say thank you so much again for taking the time out, because you really made some adjustments, and I appreciate that, in making this interview happen. I do appreciate you. So thank you.
I appreciate you too. Thank you so much for the
Absolutely.
opportunity.
And you're definitely going to come back when you get that book when it's released to the author's interview. So you look out for that invitation.
I definitely will. Thank you so very much. I really appreciate it.
Absolutely. And guys, thank you all for joining, those that joined live and those of you who will catch the replay right here on the Grind Entrepreneur Network Facebook page. And just remember, guys, that, my mission is to support, connect, develop, and highlight entrepreneurs on their grind. And so tonight we saw an entrepreneur on their grind. So Dr. C, keep grinding. Have a great night.
Thank you so much. You do the same.
Thank you.